Hey everyone, my name is Mar, here with Burn at Home for your 30-minute total body workout. We need one dumbbell today, medium weight, about 15 to 20 pounds. I'm using 15 pounds here. Just looking for something you're comfortable swinging and lifting overhead with. We're gonna go right into your warm-up here. Let's bring your feet just slightly wider than hip width. You're gonna squat deep here, latch your fingers underneath your toes, and lift your hips nice and slow, locking your knees out. Just looking to open up your hips here. Use your elbows to sort of press against your knees as you come to your lowest range of motion. It's okay if you can't get super, super deep here. Just kind of as low as you can get. Yeah, just gonna warm these leggies up. Fantastic job. Gonna spend about 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go into a plank. All right, we're gonna do a little 3-round circuit today to start that we're gonna get into right after we finish our warm-up here. All right, let's go into a plank right now. All right, wrists stacked with your shoulders. You want your feet a little bit wider than hip width here. You're gonna reach your arms forward, stretch your fingers right out in front of you. Good. What we're looking for here is stability in your hips. You want to engage your core, glutes, quads, everything here to keep you from shifting your hips side to side here. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Take this warm up nice and gentle. We're going to gradually increase the intensity as we go through this workout today. We have 15 more seconds here. They're going to stand right back up. Fantastic job, everyone. Great. All right. Now we are going to get up. 1 foot forward, 1 foot comes back here. You're gonna sink down into a split squat here. Just looking for a little stretch in the front of your hip flexors. Wanna lead and put most of the weight in this front foot here. Just waking up your legs again. We're gonna spend a little bit of time here and switch to the other leg. Fantastic. Sinking your body straight down. Again, just looking for your hip flexor to be stretched, right? Make sure you're breathing. Great job. All righty, let's switch over to the other leg. Other leg forward, other leg back. On the balls of your feet on that rear leg. Fantastic. You don't want to be leaning too far forward here. All right, that might throw your balance off a little bit. So sink straight down. Again, keeping that spine nice and neutral. Keep that booty engaged. Just looking for that stretch in your hip flexor. Gonna be here for 5 more seconds. All right, next up, we're gonna hold a squat at the bottom and add a little thoracic twist into this. So your thoracic spine is a portion of your spine that begins right below your ribs, ends right at this upper portion of your back here. We are just going to hold this squat, keeping your glutes, quads, and core engaged. Twist to your furthest range of motion, and twist back to the center, to the other side, and forward. Great. Keep this up. After this, we're gonna head into our first round of our circuit. Keep going with the squat and thoracic twists. And we're gonna grab that dumbbell in just a second. We're gonna start with a high pull to snatch. All right, go ahead and grab that dumbbell. First round of your circuit here. We're gonna start on your right side. We're doing mostly unilateral movements here. You're going to lift the dumbbell up to your chest, bring it to the ground, and bring it right back overhead, starting with your right arm. So palm is facing you at your hip. Bring that elbow up. Wrist is ending right in front of your collarbone. Bring that down to the ground, hinging your hips, keeping your core and glutes engaged, and ripping that right up overhead, just like you're starting a lawnmower. We're gonna go to the other side. Just a few moments. We're looking for slow and controlled movements here. Nothing super fast. 3, 2, lift it right up overhead. Fantastic. Switch at your hips. Into your left hand now, or whichever side is opposite of the one that you started with. Again, row that dumbbell up to your chest, down to the ground, and use that momentum from the floor to rip that up overhead. Back at your hip, elbow, floor, snatch. Good. Fantastic. Good. Any movement that involves a bunch of different things here, like this, you really want to go as slow as it takes for your brain to really process what's happening here. If you don't get this right now, we're doing 2 more rounds of this. Don't worry, you'll catch up soon. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch that dumbbell to the other side, and we're gonna do some alternating arm dumbbell swings here. So if you're at home and you feel like this might be a little risky, you don't wanna break your TV or anything in front of you, you can choke this like a baseball bat and just swing it between your legs. Again, hinging here, keeping your glute and core tight. Glutes, excuse me, you have two. You're just swinging this right to about eye height and back down. Otherwise, if you feel so inclined, you can do like me, switch at the top in a hammer position. We're here for 3 more seconds, and then we're gonna do a single arm curl to press with your right arm to start. All right, another unilateral movement here. Feet are about hip width apart, dumbbell at your hip, palms up. You're going to curl that dumbbell to your chest, turn your palm out in front of you, press it right up overhead. Other arm is just out to the side here for some stability. Just makes me feel better, you know. Otherwise, if it's just kind of hanging loose here, it just feels like it's getting in the way. I like doing stuff with my arm that I'm not utilizing. Keep your core engaged here, all right? So when you're doing this and you find it might be a little bit hard to press overhead and you're flaring your ribs, keep that core tight and that will help prevent some of that rib flare. Let's switch to the other side. Again, dumbbell up to your chest. Turn out, press overhead. Beautiful job here. We got 30 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Fantastic job. If this one dumbbell that you've chosen is too heavy or that's all you got, use both hands here. That's totally fine. Just dumbbell curl with both hands and press the dumbbell overhead. I'm totally fine with that. Just meet your body where you're at. Otherwise, unilaterally, we're gonna keep going. We have 8 more seconds here. And then we're gonna head to the floor in a plank position in 3, 2, and 1. All right, make sure that dumbbell is off to one side behind one of your hands. Feet are spread a little bit further than hip width. Again, looking for stability in your hips. You're gonna pull this dumbbell through to the other side without moving your hips too much. Again, a little regression here. If you need to move to your knees, absolutely fine. We just want to really make sure you're not swinging too much here. All right, core engaged, glutes, quads engaged. Whew. Also using your serratus and lats for this too. Again, total body movement. We're here for just a little bit longer, then we're gonna rest. 3, 2, and 1. Stand on back up. All right, so we're gonna go over into the same circuit again, 2 more times. So if you were still a little bit unclear about any of those movements and want to watch me again, by all means, go ahead. At this point, you should have a general idea of what we're doing now. So you'll get the full benefit of the full 40 seconds that we're spending with each of these movements. Let's go ahead and grab that dumbbell again. Feet spread. We're going to start the high pull to snatch on your right arm right now. Here we go. Dumbbell up to your chest. Bring it back down to the ground. Glutes engaged. Rip it up from the floor, just like you're starting a lawnmower. Back down to your hip. Shoulder blades are gonna be pressed into your back the whole time, all right? As you're doing this, and if you have trouble lifting that dumbbell up, it might be a little too heavy. If your shoulder's coming up to your ear, keep your shoulders down away from your ear, lift it up, down to the ground, rip it up overhead. Keep it up, we're here for 7 more seconds, then we're gonna go switch to the left side. In 3, 2, give me 1 more, and switch it up. Left side, same thing here. Fantastic job, everyone. Keep it up. Good, good. Again, keeping your core engaged through this whole thing. Any compound movement, any of these movements, even the unilateral ones, it's really core focused as to not twist your body all over the place, right? The goal here, again, is not speed, it's precision. You wanna do your best to make sure that all of your stabilizer muscles are doing what they should be doing. Here for 4, 3, give me 1 more, then we're gonna go into the swings. Alrighty. Whatever grip you want for these swings, you could either hold like the baseball bat or do the alternating swing. I'm going to alternate. Again, you're switching at the top. If you find that it feels a little scary, again, hold it like the baseball bat. We're looking for a nice hip hinge, right? So your back is staying nice and straight, no turtle shelling like this. So you're tilting your hips forward, stick that booty out, show it off, and swing right up. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna keep alternating. We have 5 more seconds here. Gonna go into the single arm curl to press on your right arm in 3, 2, and 1. Feet back at hip width, glutes, core engaged. Keep your ribs pulled down. Bicep curl, turn, press overhead. Again, avoiding that rib flare. If you find it too hard to press overhead, again, grab it like this, drop the weight, whatever is available to you, meet your body where it's at. Whew. Fantastic. We have 10 more seconds here, switching over to the left side. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it on over. Same deal on this side. You might find that it's easier on one side than the other. You might feel like your left side is easier, or your right side's easier, or you just might feel a little unstable for some reason, or you feel like you're twisting all over the place. That's why we do unilateral movements. It's so you can get to learn your body and see which side is maybe working a little funky, because typically if you do movements with both arms at the same time, one side might compensate. So to build strength that's about equal on both sides, we do things unilaterally just to make sure we are building the same strength on each side. All right, let's go back into the plank position. Here we go. Dumbbell is behind one of your hands. Again, push yourself actively away from the floor, feet spread. Bring that dumbbell to the side. Pulling through, making sure you're activating that core, your glutes, your quads, to avoid tilting your hips too much. Bring it down to the floor if you need to. Whatever you gotta do, it should look like this, also nice and stable, all right? If you are staying on your feet, try not to lift your booty too high up in the air. Keep everything level, tabletop position. Fantastic. We're gonna rest in 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me one more, just one more. Fantastic. Go ahead and rest. One more round to go, and then I will explain our 2 HIIT burners. They're both 5 minutes each. So by now, you should have a pretty good understanding of what we're doing with all of these circuit movements. This is your last round. If you have them down by now, give me a little bit extra. Try to do a few more reps, maybe a little bit faster, but don't hurt yourself. You still want to maintain proper form. All right, let's go ahead and grab that weight. We're gonna do the high pull and snatch again on your right side. Here we go. High pull, bring it down to the ground, rip it up overhead. Fantastic job, everyone. We're still doing each of these for 40 seconds. Still want to get the most benefit of these 40 seconds that you can possibly get. So increase the demand this time. Either grab a heavier weight, go a little bit faster, or just, find some other way to make it a little bit harder for yourself. If you found yourself making modifications last time and you want to just push yourself, go ahead and step it up a little bit. Here for 5 more seconds on this arm. Then we're going to switch right over in 3, 2, 1. All right, switch at your hips. Elbow comes up high. Bring that dumbbell down to the floor. Rip it up. Fantastic. We're going to do a similar movement to this as we go on in our first HIIT exercise. So once you get good at this, you should be golden for our next little 5-minute HIIT burner. Here for about 15 more seconds. We're gonna go into our swings again. Keep it up, y'all. You're doing great. All right, we're here for about 5 more seconds. 3, give me one more. 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Keep your feet where they are. Gonna go into those swings again. Bring that dumbbell right up to your face. Keep your core engaged. Use that momentum from your hips. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Beautiful. Again, use that baseball bat grip if you absolutely need to. Your hips should be staying parallel to each other as well. So if you find yourself twisting too much here, try to maintain a nice stable core and keep everything nice and straight. We're here for 5 more seconds. Then we're gonna go into the single arm curl to press in 3, 2, and 1. Feet hip width apart. Slight bend in your knees, core and glutes engaged. Let's go ahead and do that bicep curl. Turn, press on up overhead. Shoulders might be burning a little bit right now. You just wait. I got some fun coming up for you. Fantastic. Keep it up, y'all. Got 15 more seconds here, then we'll switch it right on over. Again, holding your arm out for stability if you want. Otherwise, you can just have this little awkward arm here if you want. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and switch it on over. All right, same deal here, folks. Bicep curl, turn, press on up overhead. As always, no need to keep up with me. Do everything at your own speed. Meet yourself where you're at. We're all on different journeys here. Our bodies are different. Our minds have experienced different things. But from what I've learned in my 30 years of life, the stronger your mind is, the more you push yourself, your body will follow suit. Got 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go back onto the floor into our plank. In 5, 4, give me one more, why don't you? 3, 2, and 1. Down onto the floor. Alrighty, nice strong plank. Let's finish this out nice and strong. Dumbbell pull-throughs. Again, we're here for 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna give you a nice rest and I'll explain our next course of action here. Name of the game here is stability, folks. Nice and slow. You want nice, precise movements. Great job. We're here for 10 more seconds. You're gonna earn this rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. Fantastic. We're gonna go into an AMRAP next, which is a HIIT style circuit. So what we're gonna do here is continuous movement. So AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. We are gonna do as many rounds as possible of, watch me first, you still rest, don't worry about me right now. So you're gonna do a push-up to a half burpee, then you're gonna stand up, grab that dumbbell, clean it to your chest, and jerk it overhead, followed by reverse lunge and reverse lunge. Modified version here for you. Push up, you can take down to your knees, just like this. Half burpee, instead of hopping both feet up at the same time, feel free to walk up. All right. Again, nice stable core here, just a nice hip hinge right here. Keep your spine neutral. You're going to clean that dumbbell up to your chest. It's kind of like a swing. You're just ending right here in the front rack position. If you feel a little unstable, pressing that overhead and going into your reverse lunge, keep that dumbbell at your chest and lunge and lunge. All right, so we're gonna do that over and over and over again for 5 minutes straight, switching sides each time we go. Again, my name is Mar, so if you need someone to curse out, go ahead and use my name. You'll need that. All right, we're gonna get started in just a few seconds. I hope you're hydrated, have your towel ready to go. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes straight. Let's get going. We're gonna do air push up here. All right, take whatever modification you need. Half burpee. Gonna grab that dumbbell, clean it to your chest, jerk it up overhead. Step back into a lunge, step back into a reverse lunge, and bring it back down to the floor. Onto the floor again. Gotta push up. Half burpee. You're gonna grab with the other hand now, clean to your chest, jerk that up overhead. Reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Good, let me show you another a modified one, just in case you need that. Push up on your knees, just like this. Elbows bending straight next to your body. Step up, grab that dumbbell, going to my right side now. Clean it up to your chest. Press, you can press it overhead or keep it at your chest, whatever feels best for you. Step back and step back. I like to put my arm out to the side just for a little added stability. All right, keep going. We have 4 more minutes. I'm gonna switch to my left side. Push up, half burpee, clean, jerk, back, and back. Fantastic. If you want to push yourself, try to keep up with me. You're absolutely invited to do so. Otherwise, take it at your own pace. I'm not judging you. You shouldn't judge yourself. Meet yourself where you're at. Your body is strong today. It's going to get even stronger tomorrow. And the stronger your mind gets in terms of pushing yourself to do your best, like I said, your body will follow suit. You'll only physically get stronger if you tell yourself that you're getting stronger. Whew. Keep going here, folks. You're doing great. Whatever modification you need, use it. Whew. We're gonna still do some HIIT after this, so you should be going at a decent pace here, but you still have another 5-minute HIIT circuit to go. Whew. Keep it up, y'all. We're just about halfway through. Whew. Keep it up, folks. If you feel like the modifications aren't easy enough for you, or you're still having trouble even with the weights, do it without the weight, It's totally fine. Some people don't have the upper body strength. That's totally fine. You will get it eventually. So if you need to, again, modify. Push up, step up, step up. If you just want to stand up and go into your reverse lunge here without the weight, I'm perfectly fine with that. No one's judging you here. Judgment-free zone. Good, keep it up, y'all. Again, as many rounds as possible. That's as many rounds as possible for you. I'm doing as many rounds as possible for me. So I'm going at one speed. Go at whatever speed you need. Whew. Got about 2 more minutes to go here, everyone. Whew. I'll do this from the side a couple times too, just so you can see me in case you need to. Again, going into this push-up, core is nice and tight, hopping up, cleaning, jerking up top, back, and then back. Beautiful. Moving back to my right side. We're gonna take a nice rest after this. Again, you've earned it. You're showing up here today to do your best, and I would be nice and give you some rest. We're almost there, folks. We got just over a minute to go. How many rounds have you done? I'm not sure where I'm at, but doing my best here. Keep it up, you guys. And clean. Good. Again, with the rib flare, anything overhead, you want to make sure you're engaging your upper core to prevent your back from arching too much. Pull it all in like that. Good job. We're almost here, folks. 30 more seconds. Fantastic. Up next, we're going to be mostly on the floor, so you can pretend that you're taking a nap. No more standing next time. We're in our final 10 seconds, folks. Give me all you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take this time to grab some water. I got my big old jug over here. I'll explain to you what we're doing next. All right. Up next, we have an EMOM. That stands for every minute on the minute. It's a HIIT style type of exercise that will include for us Russian twists. So you're going to be sitting with your booty on the floor, heels up or down. You're going to do 10 on each side. Followed by bicycle crunches. You're going to lay flat on your back, legs extended, fingers behind your head. Bring your elbow to your knee, up across your body just like this, 10 on each side. Followed by forearm planks, just like this. You're going to tap in front of you, holding a plank. All right. Again, just like with any plank, with some forward movement there. Keep your hips as stable as possible. You can also take this down to your knees, just like this. So, every single minute for the next 5 minutes, we'll be doing 10 Russian twists, 10 bicycle crunches each side. That means each side for all these exercises, and then 10 each side of the forearm plank taps. Any time you have left from that minute is yours to take for a rest. All right, so the faster you go, the more rest you'll have. But again, like I say with anything, we want speed, we want consistency. Don't go too fast so that you're all out of whack. We got 3 seconds to go into our first round. Here we go. Get on your butts. 10 Russian twists each side. Good. You might be going a little bit slower than me. That's okay. Like I say, do what you got to do to finish. Don't worry about keeping up with me. Going into my bicycle crunches on my back. Keep that leg extended that's not bent and touching your elbow. Good. Keep it up. All right. After that, just flip right on over. Nice and easy transition. 10 taps each side. Again, whatever pace you're at is totally fine. Got about 20 more seconds here. I just finished mine. Keep going if you have not finished. Utilize that full minute. If you don't have any rest, that's all right. Push yourself to go a little bit harder next time. You got 10 more seconds to finish. Then we're going to go into our next round. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Russian twists. Do this with or without a weight, whatever feels best for you. I feel like I should be giving y'all a little bit of a break right now. How many times have you cursed my name today? Don't worry, there's still a little bit of time for you to do that. All right, going into our bicycle crunches, 10 on each side. 8, 9, 10. Quick transition, flip right on over onto your forearms. Again, feet are separated for stability here. Glutes and core engaged. Try not to lift your butt up super, super high. Whew. Keep it up, y'all. Doing great. I think that was about it for me. That's why I'm a personal trainer, not a mathematician. Can't always keep count. You got 15 more seconds here. Then we're gonna go into our third round, all right? 2 down, 3 to go. First 2 are always the hardest. We have 3 more minutes of this workout. Give me everything you got, all right? If you're not sweating yet, you best be by the end of this. Here we go. Let's do our next round, Russian twists. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, if you need to regress this a little bit, heels stay on the floor. Not a problem. Bicycle crunches. 6, 7, 8. Keep up, folks. Doing great. Quick transition, right up over into those plank taps. Again, take those down onto your knees if you need to. No worries here. Great job, y'all. You got 20 more seconds. More than halfway there. All right, you're doing great. Again, as strong as the stronger your mind is, the stronger your body will be. Tell yourself, if you want to quit, don't do it unless you're in physical pain. Do not quit. Show up for yourself. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Russian twists. 8, 9, 10. Again, try to keep up with me. Don't worry if you can't. Good, good. Almost there, folks. Last leg of this. Breathe through it. Do what you got to do to finish. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 22 seconds to rest. Let's do this, folks. Got 1 minute to go. This is your last round. Tell yourself, who do you want to be today? Do you want to be the person who quit halfway through this in the last minute of the workout? No, you don't want to do that. We got 5 more seconds. Give me all you got. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, heels on the floor if you need to. 8, 9, 10. My abs are on fire, y'all. You better be feeling that too. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep working, folks. Keep working. You got 40 seconds. Give me all you got. 4, 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. That was it for me. You got 25 seconds left. Don't let me stop you. Keep going. Keep going. I can see you. You're still going good. Give me everything you got. 15 more seconds. If you've finished, take a sip of water. Do what you got to do. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. If you have not finished, keep going if you want. Otherwise, feel free to take some time to visit one of our recovery videos if you feel like you need a little stretch or cool down. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Mar. Thank you so much for joining me. Be kind to yourselves today.